Comic Club is A, and today we got brandontdm. Yeah, it's been on. We've seen him. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, we got when the lizard pulled up with Spider-Man at school. Bigger and smoke. I ain't gonna lie, that's a long name. But anyway, that's basically that one movie with the lizard, where the mad scientist, shot himself up with the serum. The super serum. He became a lizard, and they had the box in the streets, in the schools. And yes, some bad things happened in that movie, but this ain't about that. I'm trying to get to the hands. Let's get into it.
I bet. So the scene opens up and Peter is walking down the street until his spider senses start going off. Something ain't right, and Peter peeps some lizards going into the sub.
Sorry. Random side quest. Background music. I don't know why I just noticed, but I'm pretty sure the background music he always plays is Back in Blood. I think. Sound like it.
Way sewers. The camera cuts to a newspaper ad talking about a reward for proof of the big ass lizard running loose all over New York, and
which is the doctor. I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Connors, I think. And speaking of that Spider-Man game we just seen, the lizard in that one was pretty fun to fight. I'm not gonna lie, And Spider-Man was talking to him crazy when he was Venom Spider-Man. Bro was talking about his family, all that he got. Peter got real personal. Granted, it was the Venom talking. Peter would never say something so egregious to him. But
my dog Peter a hustler. He ain't never turning down an easy bag. So bro suits up and enters the sewer.
That was a random stray. He went into the easy bag. That's a fact. My nigga broke his shit, which is kind of funny now. They keep one of the most popular characters poor, which is out of pocket, but like, bro, be sucking for pennies, bro. Can't pay rent, you Spider-Man. This is absurd.
In the coolest way possible. And contrary to everyone else's opinion, I absolutely fucking love this Spider-Man suit. I have zero clue why I love this suit so much. Maybe it's nostalgia, but I just love how cool this shit looks. When I was a kid, I did not give a damn about this comic accurate bullshit like I do now. I just wanted the suit to look drippy. That's
a fair point. Cause when the suit drippy, you shouldn't really care. And about the comic accurate stuff, I only care about that stuff when it matters, not when the character does something, when it could do something else. Because in the comics, they're better, they're stronger or better. That's one time I really care. But other than that, when I watch a movie or show or anything, I'm really just there for the ride. I'm not really overly critical about what's going on like most people are about shows. This is why I can watch a movie that people say are bad. For example, Blue Beetle, right? People said Blue Beetle was bad. I watched it. I was like, it's pretty hard. Like, I'm not overly critical, so I guess that's why I can enjoy movies that people say are bad.
So Dr. Connors is bugging off the lizard juice running test on himself, and gang, you know better than a junkie off the street. You just got a fancy piece of paper called a degree. If he wasn't a scientist, this motherfucker will be on the side of the road doing something strange for some change. I'm already knowing. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is setting up this big ass web to get Dr. Connors' location, which is WIQ.
You know what? I gotta say something about the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Because one thing I will say is that he acted like the most, almost the most. No, yeah. He fought and acted the most Spider-like out of everybody else, out of Toby and Tom, because he does things like a spider would do, like make webs. And one of the scenes from the movie, he literally crawls over the lizard, webbing him up like an actual spider, and that was just a little creepy, but it was still hard at the same time. I felt like with the Angie one, they really had to lean into the spider side.
The mad scientist is getting ready for his next Ozempic shot, out here looking like FaZe Lacey. And this nigga ups the dosage to 200 milligrams.
Damn.
Any of my medical field subscribers out here, let me know if that's a lot, because it sounds like a lot. And then he just...
I'm no medical professionist, but I do agree that sounds like too much.
Slaps the cam away like, bro, it has a fucking off button. Now you need a new camera because you want to be a pendejo. Peter got the camera set up to get the flicks, and my man's cool and playing games on his phone. And holy nostalgia, y'all remember this shit? Peter's spider senses goes off, and now he's on go, waiting for shit to pop off. Turns out it's a bunch of lizards, but they seem to be heading into one specific direction. Surely this gotta be where Dr. Connors is at, right? Peter agrees with me, so he goes to investigate, and we see the lizard's tail, and this nigga jump scares Peter, and he's got him by the throat, choking him out. But as if that wasn't
I ain't gonna lie, the amount of times where Peter would have been dead. It was his Peter Parker's spider sense ability has kept him alive through the decades. Side note, besides that, besides his spider sense being plot armor if it was a power. That scene with the lizards crawling on the webs, I'm not gonna lie. He's lucky Spider-Man, because anybody else would have just noped out of there, just walked out of there, just swung out of there. Because how you just see that and it's like, yeah, I'm going that way. I'm sorry. That's
enough. He grows his nasty ass nails longer and decides to scratch the fit. And I just know it'd be a pain in the ass to sew that shit back together. Peter gotta have a seamstress on speed dial. Because imagine getting your ass whooped and going back to the crib sewing your fit back.
There is. In the comics, there's wait, actually, was it DC or Marvel? Both DC and Marvel, funny enough, have a character that sews up everybody's suits. But in Marvel, it's a little bit different, because in Marvel, that one person sews up both the villains and the hero suit. In fact, that's the only area on Earth in Marvel where there's no heroes versus villains, because it's mutually agreed that they don't fight there. Because if they don't fight there, he won't fix their suits, he won't mend their suits, none of that. So So that's kind of like a safe zone for like villains and heroes, because you're not allowed to fight there. It's funny.
Back together after it got messed up over and over again, I'd be highly upset. The lizard goes to take off the mask, but just like Rey Mysterio, Peter ain't gonna let that slide, hitting him with a right hook, sending them both into the water. Peter kicks him in the face and is desperately swimming away. Good thing this ain't Miles, because he'd be cooked. Peter tries to use
that's racist anyway.
His webs underwater like a fucking idiot, and peep how this nigga is moving. Oh hell no, I'd be terrified. This nigga got home field advantage. Seeing this when I was a little kid was more than enough to add to my fear of the ocean. Like, I know how to swim. I know how to swim very well. I'm just not fucking with the shit that's in the ocean. I'm the type of guy that the second I step into the ocean, with my luck, the megalodon will all of a sudden.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of these like clips that he shows to like visualize what he's thinking is just funny. The other ones are just like, why? For example, showing Aquaman in the water is not a good visual if you're struggling, but it is funny to watch how he has the loop going to make it like you're struggling. I got that's funny. Bro's actually really creative when he makes these.
And wake up and I will be his first victim. I am not taking that risk. Pools over beaches every single time, bro. Peter manages to get away and the lizard is pissed, finally realizing there was a camera there the whole time. So he grabs it and we see that Peter's stupid ass.
I forgot his big brain, his big head ass did that. I forgot that Peter's. Put this down. I forgot that Peter did that. I forgot about this whole, because it's been a while since I've seen this movie, to the point where I forgot that's how he figured out who Peter Parker was and who Spider-Man was. Because Peter has a camera with his name on it. First of all, why are you, Peter? Look, listen. I know you're broke, you can't afford more cameras, but you could have at least got like a cheap one, a little small one. You brought the one with your name on it. You didn't like put tape over it to cover the name. You didn't like get some black paint. You feel me? You just, on top of that, you left it there. You just forgot all about it. For the heat up, because that was stupid. Tobey Maguire would never. Andrew maybe. Well, he did. This is Andrew. I mean, Tom maybe. Tobey would never.
Forgot to take his government off the camera and his GG's. Dr. Connors knows that you're Spider-Man now. In big ass fucking lettering, property of Peter Parker.
Bro has his name in there in caps. Like, come on, big dog.
That shit is bigger than some of the buttons on the camera. Like, bro, what are you doing? Even my overthinking ass would have took my name off the camera, just in case someone got a hold of it and saw my super up close, not at all suspicious pictures of Spider-Man. Like, how the fuck did you get this shot of Spider-Man mid-swing 300 feet in the air? These people aren't asking the important questions.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the same thing with like most superheroes in DC and Marvel. Like the prime and overused the most overused example of that is Clark Kent and his glasses. Bro takes off the suit, put on glasses, all of a sudden he's not Superman anymore. Nobody can tell that he has the same build, same hairstyle, same face structure, same body type. But let him take the glasses off, you're like, oh, that's super. Like, it's funny, bro. It's like the character who just has like the mask part Cause like they got their whole head and face exposed, but this got this like small mask, and all of a sudden nobody knows that that's Nightwing. Nobody knows that that's Robin. What are we doing here? Okay.
For real. We cut to a shot of the school, and you know, it's your regular Wednesday. They had pizza for lunch, early dismissal at 1:30. You know, the regular stuff. Well, at least until there was a fucking Shaquille O'Neal sized lizard busting through the toilet in the bathroom. Like, look at Peter's face. He's mad as fuck that he gotta deal with this bullshit now. Gwen ass had open crib and my boy was about to go beat the Doonies down, but not anymore. Now he has to fight a big ass radioactive man lizard thing. Everyone starts running.
Anybody notice how much like this version of the lizard they made looks a lot like Killer Croc from DC? Granted, both of them are pretty similar villains in general. So one's is a criminal for like a long time. The other one is a scientist that went to the criminal. But their character design is pretty similar in like cases like this. But for the most part, lizard usually looks pretty different from Croc though. Like this is one of the few times where they look really similar, like almost like they saw Croc or trying to make him from memory, but then like they put a tail on his dumb ass anyway.
Running away, and the lizard looks right at Peter. And tell me why this nigga got an immaculate ass jawline. Shit so sharp it could cut fucking diamonds. Peter starts running at the lizard, weaving a hit and tripping him up. Stupid ass nigga got a chichon the size of a softball on his head now. Peter jumps on him feeling cocky and instantly starts getting manhandled, getting thrown through a wall. Had his ass sliding on his back with his legs in the air. Hey yo. Lizard pins him to the ground with his foot, and Jesus Christ, yo ass need a trim ASAP. Those are not nails, bitch. Those are talons. Peter weaves a left and grabs a stool, throwing it at his ass, and it does not do a goddamn thing. He dodges another right and peeps his book bag, grabbing it, and gets absolutely launched into the next room. Like, damn. God damn. Spider-Man's like what, 6 foot, maybe 200 pounds? How the fuck did he make a hole this goddamn big? Someone explain it to me, please. Connors literally grabs 2 random things, making a grenade in the chemistry lab in 2.
Looking back at it, right? I questioned that exact scene when I watched the movie. Because why are there 2 random chemicals in a science room that a student can accidentally mix it together and blow themselves to smithereens, huh? Blow themselves to kingdom come, huh? Blow them up to the most high, huh? Like a suicide bomber. Like, bro, who thought that was a good idea? But I digress.
2 seconds. This is the New York education system for you. Random ingredients for a bomb just chilling in the classroom. Spider-Man pops out the smoke, pulling 2 light fixtures, causing a distraction. Got Lizard's head on a swivel. Peter jumps on him and is controlling him like a horse with his webs until he gets slammed into the lockers. After getting the wind knocked out of his body, Peter recovers and avoids getting turned into spider noodles, landing on the ceiling. Bro's trying to politic with Connors, but he ain't trying to hear none of that and starts climbing on the ceiling as well, and this is actually horrifying. They both fall to the floor and Peter webs up his hand to a locker, which is a smart play until this nigga turned it into a big ass shank. And look at his face. This big dumbass lizard didn't even mean to do that shit. Peter does a bunch of backflips, dodging the attacks, and hits this super clean sliding dodge right here and strikes a pose. Like, how could people not like this Spider-Man? He's cool as hell. Lizard forgot to brush his teeth this morning, so Peter does us all a favor and webs his mouth shut. And thank God, now I can finally breathe. I know his breath smelled like sewer water and radioactive rat.
I don't know. I feel like they made him too much like Croc when it comes to his structure. Go back, because hold on.
Thank God, now I can finally breathe. I know
because I ain't gonna lie, his face looks too human for me. Like his whole body, you know, it looks great, monstrous like a lizard. But the face, I feel like they could have made maybe his teeth longer, like maybe made him more jagged, maybe gave him some fangs. I just feel like they didn't do enough down here. And like up here, they could have did better too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like they should have made him look more like a lizard, like he does in the comics. Definitely should have made him look more like a lizard.
His breath smelled like sewer water and radioactive rats. Shit is crazy. Peter weaves a tail slap and catches it on the second attack, but gets slapped against the wall over and over until the lizard flings him through some doors, and Spider-Man was holding onto his tail so hard he rips it off his body on accident. Like, bro, why is it still moving, bro? Ew.
Okay, so basically, if you don't know, not all lizards, but most like small lizards can like detach their tails, right? That's like a defense mechanism, and mainly because they have the ability to regrow them back, not as fast as killer croc as the lizard can, but they can regrow the tail. This is why they just can just detach it. Which is why it was pretty kind of easy for Peter to take it off because it probably wasn't that attached onto it because lizard.
Oh my god, I'm actually going to throw up. I'm gonna save y'all the nastiness because I know y'all be eating while watching my videos. Love y'all, by the way, appreciate you. The lizard basically just grew his tail back in the absolute nastiest way possible. Why did the director think it was a good idea to get an up close shot on it too?
Who knows?
Like, bro, what are you doing? Peter launches himself at Doc but gets his head palmed like a basketball, slamming it into the glass. Great, now you have mashed potato for brains. Welcome to the CTE Hall of Fame with Chris Benoit, Antonio Brown, Aaron Hernandez, and Chandler Jones. And here comes wifey with the clutch distraction, smacking lizard with a trophy. And nah, shawty a ride or die, I gotta respect it. I may not fuck with the other Gwen in Spider-Verse, but this
oh no, yeah, fuck her, she out. And then in the movie she had nerve trying to like convince Miles to like work with her, be cool with her. Now fuck that, bro, because what do you mean like something I care about is about to die on Spider-Man and you want me to just let it happen? What are you talking for? Go away. We're not friends anymore. That's actually insane. Like I wish I would be a superhero. And then someone whose name from my dimension comes to my dimension and is like, yeah, so somebody about to get clapped, so we kind of use you to not help with them. I'm like, bro, get out of my face. That whole hotline kind of be heated. Cause that must be Spider-Man. Was my whole argument. We're supposed to be heroes. What do you mean let niggas die?
Gwen right here, I'll fuck with her. She cool people. That's love right there, yo. I wish I could find somebody like that, willing to fight a big ass lizard to save my life. Oh my god, he found him a keeper. The lizard is hot and puts his hand up to a lady, talking about these claws rated E for everyone. Straight Chris Brown and Randy Orton timing. And I know some of y'all are confused with that second reference. Only the real ones gonna get it. And Peter is not gonna let him touch wifey, so he stops him and wraps around lizard like a spider. And that's
what I was talking about. That, like, you saw how smooth he did that? That is hard.
This is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen in a Spider-Man movie right here. I have never seen Tobey Spider-Man or Tom Holland Spider-Man do something like this. This was a follow detail, I can't even lie. Peter continues webbing up lizard and peep the no-look web to the trophy, bringing Bay over. This motherfucker got game right here. He throws the trophy out the window and brings shawty in close and flings her out the window, webbing her to the building, so she's basically swinging right now. Thank God this is the first movie and not the second one, because that one did not turn out so well for you, gang.
All right, see, bro. Look, bro. You don't have to do that, bro. You never bring. You You didn't have to bring that one up, big dog. You could left the whole scene alone, bro. That's crazy. But nah, you see what I'm talking about when I say like this Spider-Man fights more like a spider than the other two do, which is interesting.
Lizard breaks out the webs and Peter drops this line right here.
Somebody's been a bad lizard.
And I can't lie, bro. Funny as hell for that shit, bro. I'm crying. We then cut to the...
I wouldn't say funny. More like it was so corny that it makes you laugh. But anyway.
Greatest Stan Lee cameo of all time with Spider-Man and Lizard fighting in the background. And aw. Look at Wello, bro. He's so happy. The Lizard...
R.I.P. Stan. This like R.I.P. Toriyama. Or both were goats, bro. R.I.P. both of them. And the amount of cameos this man Stan Lee had in the movies is pretty cool. Also, if you didn't know, Stan Lee actually wanted to become an actor. Remember correctly, he wanted to act as J. Jonah Jameson, but like they didn't really feel like he'd be a good fit for that. So instead, he did like cameos throughout the movies, which is fine too. Because I ain't gonna lie, I miss him. Like seeing him in like the Marvel movies, like the random cool little cameos you see him in a random area was just beautiful. You loved it because everything you saw him, found him.
Lizard throws a desk at Stan, but Peter catches it, flinging it back at him, and Stan casually walks away.
You're not allowed to hurt the goat.
And the lizard magically escapes back into the sewers, and that will conclude round 2 of this feud. Now let me know if y'all want.
Okay, so you need part 2 anyway, so I guess I'll get out of here. But like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let a brother know, because this is, I love reacting to nerd. If you ever noticed, I mainly react to like nerdy stuff. Like sometimes I like move out and like look at something else. But like for the most part, I mainly react to nerd stuff, which is it's pretty. I like it, but I'll bet it too. See you boys next time. Peace.